Online, am I audible? Online, am I audible? Online, can you hear me? Yes. Good. Good morning, everyone. Good. How are you all? Fine. Online, is the voice clear, sir? Online? Yes, yes. Okay. Yesterday, we discussed one concept. Let me share the screen. Yesterday, we discussed something called DOM manipulation. If I open it here, file, open folder, full stack 9. Now, if you remember yesterday, we have done this application through which I explained you DOM manipulations in such a way how to do text content or inner text or inner HTML or style. You can even change the style. This is what we discussed yesterday. When I click on it here, I'm getting it something and I'm closing it. And I told you to create some nice applications using this logic. Is there anyone who have the link to show? Huh? My Insta post. Insta post. Good. Online also some people did. Let me see. Visit my post. Similar gradient. It's nice. It has a nice post having the likes. Let me click like. Comment. Share. Barabar. This is good. But how do I close this? Refresh only. Okay. It's good. But it covers the topics. That's nice. Someone did a counter app. Hemant. Open counter. Okay. This guy got it the right side, right? Closed it. Good. Plus increment. Reset. Closed it. Open post. It open a post having a like and dislike button. Okay. Like. Perfect. See, when I liked it, that is changing it inside also. And if I click this back, it will be gone. Online, any doubts? Online, any doubts? Online, any doubts here? in this application? No. Offline, anyone, online or anyone have any application? No one else tried it. Let's see in Telegram if anyone tried, maybe. Good. Someone, Dawood, I think, mentioned it. Let me check it here. In online, he did it. DS dash like dash dislike dash JS dot netlify dot app. Okay. Like and dislike system. Start. Open. Like. Dislike. Close. It looks good. Any other? Each one have their own creativity. Online, anyone have, sir? Anyone did on their own? Any more? No. Understand it. When you don't practice, it is highly impossible for you to remember all these things. For example, yesterday when I explained you the topics, how to change the text content, inner text or inner HTML, or using this particular display and all, you might understand it. But after some 10 days, you will not understand that. At least practice it one time. Okay. If you don't practice it for the next 10 days, every topic will be go one by one, it will be difficult. Just 10 days, if you do, the JavaScript will be over. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear, sir? Online, is it clear till now? Online, am I audible? Is it clear? No. Good. Let me show here style. After the style, sir, you did text content, inner text, inner HTML, style, class list. Using class list property, what is this class list, sir? Using this class list property, class list can be used, class list can be used to add or remove or to add or remove or toggle to add or remove or toggle class names to any element. If you wanted to add any class name, if you wanted to delete any class name, if you wanted to, kind of toggle any class name in JavaScript for any element, you will use something called class list dot add or class list dot remove or class list dot toggle. Sir, what if someone enters input? What if someone enters input? Can I able to change that input value? Yes. You can even get the input value by using value. Value is a property. Value is a property of input elements. Input elements. Value is a property of input elements. Value is a property of input elements to access or change value of an input. Today we will discuss a class list value and we'll do something called form validation. What we will do, ma? Form validation. एक registration form है, validate कैसा करता? एक login form है, validate कैसा करता? They will do it. Let's start, sir. Just note it down. Let me know once done. Is it done, ma? You all noted? Now, let me start here. Let me start here. DOM2, index.html, script.js, index.html and script.js. Go to index.html, exclamation enter. Inside this, let me write it here one script. src./script.js h1. Hi everyone. Now, let me put here one input with an ID INP and a button. Click me or change, and here on click it will call one method called change. Now see my HTML, sir. Tell me if you have any doubts in my HTML. Online, does anyone have any question with my HTML? First we will discuss वो class list क्या है. Second we will discuss वो input value क्या है. We will discuss both of them in this logic. After that we will do one more project which will combine all the manipulations till now what we discussed. Is this clear, ma? Does anyone have any question in my HTML? No. So, sir, what you did in your HTML, sir? Online, please respond it, ma. Now, in this HTML, sir, we did, hi everyone. We put some kind of input. We put one button. If I click this button, it will call one method, and the method name is change. Let's go here, and in JavaScript, let's write one function called change. Function change. Now, what do you want it to do, sir? I wanted to do it like first thing. Why I wanted to use class list. Did you read what is the class list means? Class list can be used to add or remove or toggle class names. Add or remove or toggle class names. Now, did I give any class name for body, ma? Online, please respond. Did I give any class name for the body? You can see it actually. Control C. Good. Go here. You can see it when I inspect also, you will see it clearly. I did not give any class name for the body, but I wanted to give class name in JavaScript. Okay, I will add it like document dot body, you can directly select the body document.body. Just select an element. After selecting element, sir, if it is body, you will write it directly body. If it is a normal element, now you will write get element by ID or get element by class name or get element by tag name or query selector, kuch bhi. Then after taking body, I will write it here class list. What we are writing? Class list. Class list will use to add classes something. Then class list dot add. I am adding one class name. What is the class name, sir? Let me add it one class name called dark. What is the class name? Did I write any CSS for that? एक CSS भी लिखो. CSS क्या है? If any element is having dark, उसका background color black होता, color white होता. Now इधर जाओ. Now his body is having any CSS ma? No. His body is having any class name, sir? No. Now when I click this button, can you see body is having one class name? And automatically can you see everything changed to dark? This is how dark and light modes actually explained. When I click here, can you see body is getting one class name, sir? And the class name automatically comes here. Can I remove any class name, sir? Yes. Instead of add, imagine you already gave class name dark. Imagine I already gave class name dark by default. Then I can use, instead of add, I can use remove to remove the class name. By default dark है. And if you click it here, वो dark remove होता. Sir, what are you doing it? I am like selecting an element and changing its class names. Changing its class names in JavaScript. Is it clear, sir? Morning, why you are inactive, रे? Today क्या हुआ? At breakfast, tea, चाय चाहिए, coffee, milk, boost, Horlicks. Online are also today they were dull actually. I don't know. Yesterday they responded nicely. Now online, are you all there? Okay, thank you. Now see, sir. So you can add. बोलो. Obviously, when CS class name is not there, or CSS नहीं रहता. CSS कैसा रहता? Class name होने के बाद रहता. तो class name नहीं है तो वो CSS नहीं आता. बराबर. Now, interesting point is, I can use one function called toggle. वो toggle बोले तो, if it is there, it will remove. If it is not there, it will add. It will only toggle like a toggle switch. Now you go here. Now, is it there already? Is there any class name for body, sir? Yes. What is the class name? Dark. And if I click this button, remove, again add. This is called light and dark mode in the website. How you did? Using class list. So understand this logic, ma. You are changing HTML, you are changing CSS using the JavaScript. Using the JavaScript. Responded to it. People are not even, responding, especially offline. They're like, okay, chhod do. Now, is this clear, ma, offline? Just note it down this. Just note it down this class list. How did you use it? Online, if anyone have doubt, you can let me know. Now, We are going kind of slow, but it's okay. Online, if you have any doubt, you can let me know. What? You can use it, na? Yesterday we used it, na? You can directly use it. Dekho, if I have to give CSS, na, I have to write document dot body dot style dot background color equals to black. Again, document dot body dot style dot color equals to white. Two properties I have to write, right? Imagine I have to write 10 properties. Do I have to write 10 lines? No, not good. Instead, I will use CSS. In CSS, I will write everything in one class name and I will directly add the class name, na? You got my point? If it is one, two properties, I will use style. If it is more properties, then I will use class name. Online, is it noted, sir? Instead of toggle. Not getting output of CSS in my system. Could you please, what? I didn't get it, Sagar. What does it mean by you didn't get it output? तुम्हारा HTML link है. What is toggle? Please explain once more. देखो toggle बोले तो if it is not there it will add, if it is already there it will remove. Now first देखो add, what is this add will do, sir? It will add the class name. Let me see, for this body there is no class name. Imagine there is no class name for the body. Go here, there is no class name for the body, sir, and if I click it, it is adding the class name. Imagine already class name is there and I can use something like remove. What this remove will do? Remove will remove the class name. If I go here, see class dark is removed. But I want it like one time add, one time remove, one time add, one time remove. If it is already added, na remove karo. If it is not there, na add karo. Then you will use it something called toggle. There is a toggle switch, na. You all know the toggle switch bole to on off. Same thing. Is this clear, ma Santosh online? Online Santosh clear. Good. What about Sagar? Your doubt? So it was showing it like files. That means you did not run the HTML, you run the something CSS. Run HTML, go to HTML and then click go live. You will never run the CSS directly. You will run HTML, HTML CSS ko connect karta. The next, sir, let me make it something like value. Now, you mean it will check if it is there, it will remove, otherwise it will add. Yes, Santosh. Now, next. Guys, take this input. User will enter here. Sir, our logic is so simple. User will enter here Prasad. If user enter Prasad and then type it here change, automatically that Prasad should print in console. Target is if user click Prasad and click here change, automatically that Prasad name should come here in console. How do you do that, sir? How do you access element what they entered? Earlier, what did you access? If you remember, you accessed something like text. पैराग्राफ है, पैराग्राफ के अंदर hello world है, you access the element, you access the HTML of an element. Yesterday we did inner HTML. You access the style of an element, you did. You access the class of an element, you did. Now you are accessing value. What you are accessing now? How do you select? Everyone please answer it. How do you select an element with ID INP? Get element by ID. Thank you, sir. So const INP equals to document dot get element by ID and ID name is INP. ID name is INP. Now after you get it ID name INP, sir, now it is stored in INP only. You can put it any name. Now देखो INPLE. Now INPLE is the input element. INPLE is the element. Now if I write it here, console.log input element dot text content, if you write, it will not work. Why? Because it is not a text. It is a value. It is a value. Now देखो, you go here, type it here, Prasad, and click here. What is the value entered, sir? What is the value entered, ma? Prasad. To get the value you enter, you will use this. One more time I'm explaining it. Please listen to it. I put here one input. That input is having one ID INP. What is the ID of input? INP. Now, how do you take an element with ID INP? You can take an element with ID INP using document dot get element by ID. Document dot get element by ID. And the ID name is INP. I took the element, sir. After I take the element, I will write it here INP ELE. Okay. This INP ELE, I wanted to print its value. That means what is inside this input element. I took the input element, sir. Can I print what is the value inside the input element? Yes. Dot value. Dot value. Is this clear, ma, online? Online, is it clear? To access what the user enter or to access what is the value inside an input element, you will write it a dot value. Is it clear, ma, online? Or you have any doubts? Clear, ma. Now, let's make it this particular application more interesting. I will make it something real-time one so that you will get it more and more understanding. Now, देखो, everyone see this, sir. I will put here live counter, live counter. Now here something like button dark. Then go here on click change, change. And here I will remove this. I will go here. Instead of input, I will use something called text area. Text area. ID INP. And I will go here paragraph. I will go here paragraph count. 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 Now, sir, what you are doing it? I wanted to print it like this. I wanted something like this, sir, everyone. My application will look like this. In the middle of the screen, I will put one big box. And here I will put a dark and light mode button. And people, when they click dark, it will become dark. When they click on light, next time automatically it will become light. This is one application. Second, people will come here, they will type something. The moment they are typing A, B, C, here automatically its value will come. If you enter Prasad, automatically, how many characters are there inside Prasad, ma? It will print it 6 here. And maximum it will allow only 400 characters. Have you ever seen this type of things, ma? Did you guys seen this type of things, sir? Yes, na? अरे Grammarly और बहुत applications रहता रहे. Okay, they all also will be look same. हमको ये थोड़ा एक्टिवनेस चाहिए, especially the offline one. People are like, you tell me, I will listen. No. तो हमको दोनों चाहिए. I want you to respond, you to think. Because देखो, see, if I explain, this is what the on click, this is what the value. Enough. Value I explained, वो हो गया. Why I'm telling it something like this tracker one? Why I'm doing it multiple things? Because I want you to think creatively. वो भी चाहिए ना? Are you getting my point, ma? How to use what you learned till now effectively is also important. Is it clear at least? Yes, good. Good. Okay, sir. First, adjust the CSS, sir. Link CSS. Go here. Style.css. Asterisk. Margin 0. Padding 0. Box sizing border box. Border box. Now, let me put it here. Some kind of nice logic here instead of live counter or words AI. I will just change it the name. And here, first, whole body will have background color, background. You can give a nice background, sir. Body you can give, sir. Margin padding is mandatory to write. I told you, if you remember, why do you write these things now? When you create H1, when you create paragraph, automatically those paragraph H1 or any element will have certain padding and margin by default. वो by default browser एक padding रहता. If you create H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, you will see that each one gets some gap. तो by default gap रहता. हमको वो gap नहीं चाहिए. Already those elements are having some margin. I want it like every element to start from zero only. No elements are having margin. No elements are having padding. I will give if I want. If you do this now, you will get it correct logic. Is this clear? Now, background. I am just giving it here background image. Yesterday I tried something called background gradient. So now I can try some kind of background image if you want it. Okay. Okay. Or you can give gradient also. Let me first give gradient. Later, if you want it, I will change something like 135 degrees. Then go here, orange. Green. Green. Then here, this green value, I will take it here, this one. The next height, 100 VH, height 100 VH. I got this particular element, sir. Then I will use display flux, justify content center, align item centers, so that everything will be in centered, sir. Now, this first button, whatever this button tag, this button will be button float right. Now, this is my code, sir. Go to index.html. See here. I did not write any JavaScript, sir, for this. For this logic, I did not write any JavaScript. Now go here. Here I will use something called flux direction colon gap 30 pixel. let's go with this. How can I put this one into the top? I have to make it separate actually. Then header, separate logic. Now next one, sir. Go here, text area, height, text area, height 50 VH, width 50 VW, resize none. So I don't want any resize. I hope online and offline are understanding it like how I'm doing this. Any doubts in this? I hope no. Now go here, count also. In count, here let me give it here, Control X, paragraph. Now here let me give here total count, span ID, total letter count, span ID. And after this slash 400, 0. Till now, I have not done any of the JavaScript, sir. I am just doing it this CSS one so that it will make it look good. Okay, text white, color text white. Then go to this website. Here, font size 24 pixel. And here also input. Inside the input, what is the font size, sir? Font size 32 pixel. Oof. Now logic is there. If I click this dark, I should change it to dark to light, light to dark. Any doubts? No. Second, whenever I click here na enter, whenever I'm entering it na, automatically accounts value increase hona hai. This is my logic. Any doubts in HTML, CSS abhi tak? Online any doubts? No. No. I hope so. Now go here. Let's go here. Let's do it from starting. First, take this element, sir. Take this element. Function change. Function. Did I write function change, ma? Is there any function change here? No. Let's write it here first. Function change, sir. What this function change will do? This function change will add background colors or color. I'm not changing background color. I'm changing only colors. Okay. Now here there is one class name called dark. If anyone having in a dark, automatically text color will become white. Text color will become white. Now if I go here, whenever someone click on the button, automatically I will come here. Then here I wanted to change. Kiska text color I wanted to change, sir, white? For which element I want to change color white? Are you all understanding, ma? For which element you wanted to change color white? I wanted to change color white to the dark element. That means I wanted to change to the body, in total body. So how do you write it, sir? Document dot body dot body को class list add कर रहे. Class list add dark. So what you did, sir? I'm doing. I know that one class name is there. What is the class name? Dark. If any element is having this class name na, automatically वो element का text white हो जाता. If any element is having this one na, automatically element का text क्या होता, white होता. Now I will write in JavaScript, if anyone clicks a button, it will call one function. In that function, I am selecting the body, and for body I am giving this class. For body I am giving this class. Now you go here, I click here. Can you see that? Any doubt, sir? Now, but it will do only add. What if I wanted to write add, remove both? Toggle. What you will use? Toggle. Then if I use toggle, what will happen? Then white, black. Any doubts here? Online, any doubts? No. Not only that, take this element, button, ID, BTN. BTN के text क्या है? Dark ना? If you click na, first time I wanted to change to dark. Second time I wanted to change it to light. Dark light. वो text भी change करना है. Text भी change करना है. कैसा change करता सर text? Now देखो. Here. I will write it here. If first let's take a button. Const btn equals to document dot get element by id. ID name is btn. Then if I write it here, if btn dot text content, if inside the btn, if something like dark is there, imagine if inside the btn dark is there, then change it into light. Change it into light. Else, imagine if inside that it is not there. What you will do, sir? That means अरे एक बटन क्लिक कर दिया, डार्क लाइट हो गया. Next time when you are clicking, what is inside that button now? Light. So in that case, what it should become? Dark. Some people were still in the sleepy mode, sir. Dark. Good. हो गया. Now you go here. Dark. Can you see it is changed to light? Can you see again? What? Dark to light. Light to dark. Oh, small d ना, इधर wrong है. वही है capital D. Now अभी देखो. Doubt, sir? Online any doubts, ma? Online any doubts, sir? No. Sir, for button you did on click. For button what you did, sir? On click बोले तो whenever someone click on it. That is one event. That is one event. In future you will do so many events. Similarly, sir, can I give one event? Can I give event for this input box? You can give one event called on input. What you will write, ma? On input. I'm writing it on input. I will create one function called a display. Sir, what is on input? On input will work whenever someone inputting the words. Whenever someone is writing, I wanted to do something. Whenever someone is writing, I wanted to do something. Then I will write on input. What you will write, sir? On input. Button है तो on click. Input है तो on input. बराबर. Now I will call this one, sir. This is INP. This is count. Let's take these two values. How do you take these values, ma? Const input element equals to document dot get element by ID. What is ID name? INP. What is ID name? INP. Then const count equals to document dot get element by ID. count. Now, sir, first check what is the moment someone is entering P, R, A, yes. The moment they are entering, na, I will go to this input element. I will check what they are entering and I will count how many characters are there and I will print it in count. I will print it in count. Let me write it here display function so that you will understand display function display. Now inside this, let's take this input element and print it here console.log input element dot e dot value dot. Did you remember what is value, ma? What is value? What is it mean by input dot value? अभी भी डिस्कस कर दिया ना. वैल्यू बोले तो whatever user type in the input पे यूजर टाइप कर रहे हैं ना. एक्सेस द इनपुट वैल्यू रे. अभी बोल दिया ना. नाउ गो हियर. क्या हुआ आज? Some people are like they are showing the face like what class we are in. Seriously. Even online is also so dull today. I don't know why. Now let me search it here. See. P. Can you see whenever I'm typing it is coming? P. R. A. Yes. A. It is working whenever you are typing, sir. It is working whenever you are typing. Whenever you are typing, it is working. Why? Because you used on input. You used on input. Now, now, how to get this input dot e value is coming. How to get how many characters are inside this? Imagine this is a string. How many characters in that string? How do you get it? Length. Remaining people भूल गया, right? देखो माँ. JavaScript or any programming language, if you are like sir A, B, नहीं वो ऐसा नहीं आता माँ. When I told you one time string length, next time whenever that comes, I want you to remember that. I want you to bring it up. That's why we learned basics now. Now online some people are going with it. Nice. Now sir, let's check it sir. Is it working or not? Now जाओ उधर. Now ले लो. Now here P. Can you see that? Can you see the length is coming? Can you see the length is coming, sir? Go here. Now I will print here length. So where do you want to print, sir? Where do you print the length, my inside the count? Inside the count. So how do you print it inside the count? Count dot text content equals to this input ele dot value dot length. बराबर आता. Now see this application nicely. JS is. Can you see that down it is changing? Can you see the down it is changing, sir? 15, 14. What if I enter 100 words? It takes space also one character because space is also one character, na? Space is also one character, na, sir? Now, sir, I don't want spaces. I want it like only characters. So, how many spaces are happening? Separately count karo. How many spaces are happening? Separately count karo. दोनों minus karo. Imagine I created here one variable. You tell me what you want to create. I will do it for you. Let ns equals to 0. Initially number of spaces how many? If someone, whenever they are entering, imagine they enter a space. If the input value, if the input value, anytime they are entering it, whenever they are entering it space, exactly, that particular character, then automatically change it. Is this clear, ma? So you can increment it and you can able to separate it. Any doubts? No. Or uh or character, you can put words. How many spaces are there? Plus one will be word basically. Okay. Spaces plus one is considered word, basic logic. So I want you to think now only to make it more better. Okay, now I will give you question. You tell me how to do. I want it maximum 100 characters. How many maximum? If more than 100, I don't want you to enter only. How to do? More than 100, I should show some alert. Okay, maximum characters reached. Can anyone tell me how to do that? Max? Huh? Input tag? No, no, no. I'm not telling you use a pattern. I am asking you every time you are counting ना, तो काउंटिंग वैल्यू 100 के ज्यादा होते रोक दो. Minimum, like minimum 0 to 100 only, maximum 100. We should not go more than. Now I think at least online someone have a brain. Good. Let's try it. If length, if length is less than 100, someone in the online going with a max length. There is no method named max length. I am going length only. I'm saying it if it is like less than 100, ma. If it is a less than 100, na, then I will be like alert. Maximum limit reached. And when you reach maximum limit, na, take this input element, take this input element and make it input element. I will try it, sir. Input element, I will try it. This input element will be equals to read only equals to true. You cannot write it. So when it is 100 na, ho gaya. Sorry, not less than 100, greater than 100. I'm sorry. If it is 100 or greater than 100, ho gaya. You cannot write more than that. That's it. Maximum limit reached. Whenever you are not able to do it, then only you can write it. Now see here. Let me put this for 20 so that I will show you. At 100, you can try it. Now there. Can you see that down? Can you see this? And after 20, I can't enter. देखो. Can I enter more than 20, sir? No. बनाया था. क्योंकि after 20, it became the read only. It became the read only. What is read only equal to true? Someone asked it. If you go here, input, this particular one will become read only. If you remember in forms validations, I told you, if you put read only, it will become only read only. You cannot write it. Or you can do something like this also. Not only read only, you can try something disabled equals to true. If you put disabled equals to true, what it will become? The element will become disabled after particular one. You can't enter anything. Can you see? It became disabled. Can you able to enter anything now? Any doubts, ma? Online, any doubts, sir? I hope it is clear. Okay. Same way, you can put any form and some, for example, one registration form is there. I will create one nice registration form, and with registration form I can do validations. Okay, let me start it here, some kind of logic. But first, check this program and tell me, do you have any questions in this? I will do the form validation. Tell me any questions, or if you want me to do any other thing also in this, I will implement it. Can you explain me that read only one more time? I will tell you, sir. Read only means if you write it any input box, any input box. For example, I'm writing it input. If I go here, I can write whatever I want in this input now, right or not? But imagine this input is having a value, Prasad, and if it is having a flag called read only, and that input will become read only input. That means you cannot write it. It is blocked. See, can you able to edit it, sir? No, I cannot able to do anything if I select it also. If I select it also, I cannot do anything. Why? Because a read only here. The same thing if I wanted to give in JavaScript. Same thing if I wanted to give in JavaScript. I have to access the style. I have to access the element directly read only, and I will give here true. Is it clear, ma Santosh online? Yes. Any more doubts, or do you want me to put any other thing inside this, or any other feature you want? If you tell me any feature, I will put that feature so that you will understand it how to do that also. In future, same application we will do. We will do one project where we will do this live counter in more detail. But do you have any doubts here? I hope no. Good, good. Let's go here. Let's create. Let's create one simple form. Let's create one simple form validation. Dark option text changes to white. You can change it directly CSS, ma. In CSS, you can put it here. If you give here dark option, whenever I click here dark, it will change it to white now. I didn't understand, Pawan, what exactly you are asking. You want me to change the dark light that text to white? You want me to change that text inside that button? That you can do CSS only na. Directly button के अंदर color equals to white. Now form validations. Index.html. Style.css. Script.js. Index.html. Exclamation. Um, Login. Go here. Link. Favicon. See, we are doing every day new projects, new ideas. I want you to bring it up something ideas like that so that you can try it. Okay. Now every day I will do one project so that I want you to try it more better, more nice, more creative. I think yesterday we tried favicon na. Favicon bole to on top you will get left side na icon. That is called favicon. Now I will link my CSS. I will link my JavaScript. I will show you what is the favicon also. Favicon means whenever you run your application, you will get it here on top. Can you see your globe symbol? This is called favicon. Sir, in that globe symbol, if you want any other symbol, na, you will use something called favicon. Now, let me give here one symbol uh, like favicon, p-favicon. I'm using p-favicon. I will take this p, copy, right click, open image in new tab, copy. In real time, people will download it actually, but still I am using it. Copy, and here favicon in this href you will paste it. Doubt? No. If you do this, what will happen? If you do this, what will happen? You can see that on top. Can you see that? Can you see that on top? Now, let me open an incognito so that you will get it a clear clarity. Now, that's it. Did I write anything in JavaScript? No. Did I write anything in HTML? No. Let me write it, sir. Now, let's create a form, sir, here. div div के अंदर h1 login, then form is having an id form, and inside the form I want it here 3 divs, 2 divs, div dot input asterisk 2, div dot input asterisk 2. Inside each input I want it like one label. Sir, inside that favicon, what was the type equals to? देखो ये क्या है? Whatever the favicon you are giving it, you are giving either icon or you are giving image. It should accept both, na? To accept the both, I'm giving him now image. Sometimes you can give directly icons. Okay, in those cases also it is to take icons means .ico, not .jpg or something like .ico will be there. You can give those things also, it should accept. To accept that, we will write it here image or x icon. That's it. Okay. Next, here I'm creating label plus input, and here I'm giving br label value, enter email or email. Let's write it here email address, email address. Now inside this, in id inp em, and what more you can give, sir, to this same logic. Let's go here, copy, paste here inp em inp uh, pwd inp. Now go here, password. Now go here, button, login, and I will write it here after the form, paragraph. If you are already, if you are not registered, register, click here, anchor tag, Click here. Here I will give the register page. Online, is it clear, sir, till now? Online, is it clear till now? Now, you can make it this one in a more nice CSS way. This is how it is looking, but is it looking good? Obviously not. So let's make it label spelling wrong. Now, let's make the CSS more good, sir. Asterisk, background color, sorry, asterisk, margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. I will go to some elements. I will go to some websites. I will try to bring some kind of images. BG images, coding, prepick. Go here. This one looks good to me. Now, let me bring it up. Let's just open the image in new tab. Save image as JPEG, desktop, Naresh 80, full stack 9. Full stack 9. JavaScript, projects, form validation, PG, save, go here, body, background image, URL, and inside the URL, sir, I will give here BG. Height 100 VH, background repeat, no repeat, background position, center, center, background size, cover, cover. Now, if you go here, this is how my website is looking, sir. Sir, can I make it this background blur? You can make it here, uh, background clip. Why it is not working? Not background clip. Background filter. It's not there. Blend mode will go with something like, if you use, imagine you have certain background. देखो, background blend mode बोले तो imagine one background है. Now here एक image is there. Now this image I wanted to, this image का background रहता है ना, image का एक background रहता है ना, this image background I wanted to combine with this. I don't want image ka background. I want that image without background and I want this image background to combine this particular original background. That is called blend mode. Okay. Now that is kind of good advanced one actually, but we are not using any blend mode. Why it is not working? Background origin? No. Let me give here background blur. I can give something called blur. I don't know why it is not working directly. Blur, something like 20 pixel. background blur, blur, backdrop filter. Go here, backdrop, backdrop filter, blur, 20 pixel. Sir, can we use filter? Yes, normal filter will work on the element. I want it only background to work. Then let's go here, 5 pixel. Are you getting my point, sir? Like this kind of effect, people will see it in Netflix. If you see the Netflix old homepage, okay, Netflix old homepage, the background used to be some kind of blurred. I don't know now how they are using it. It is also now kind of blurred only, kind of shaded. If you want this black shade also, you can bring it. There is something called saturate. You can use something called saturate. If you give how much saturation, that much darkness will come. Saturate something like 40 percentage. If I go here, kind of it's not coming the shade or shadow one, but saturate one will be there. Okay. Now anyway, let's go here, body. Let's bring it here, display flux, justify content center. I want you to try something new things for every project so that you guys will get it in a good idea on how it will work. Okay. See, everything comes center and everything is inside one div, sir. Can I name this div as login box class login box? Let's go here, not class ID. Let's make it because only one login box will be there. Let's go here, ID login box. Now inside this login box, what you will do, sir? Background white, border radius 20 pixel, box border radius 20 pixel, padding 20 pixel, display flux, flux direction colon. I hope it will be good if I show it to you. Then only it will work. Flux direction colon, then gap 20 pixel each. Then what more you can give, sir? Padding, I can make it something like 50, not bad. And I can give something like box shadow. Did you remember box shadow, ma? Box shadow. Box shadow can take it three values. X-axis, Y-axis, Z-axis also. We take it always X-axis, Y-axis. 2 pixel, 3 pixel. If I give something like red. Now, right side and bottom, it became red, na? Right or not? This one, everyone knows it, na? Sir, what if I wanted to give all sides? What if I wanted to make it like Z-axis? There is a third one, you can give Z-axis. Now, if I give this third one, see this, how it is happening. 10 pixel. Can you see that? Can you see that, sir? Online, is it clear, ma? I hope you all are getting it what I'm doing it. Okay. But if you are a person who is just like, okay, you do see, no, not getting it. I'm telling it. आज ट्राई करो ये पूरा तुम्बी. ओके, नाउ अच्छा है. नेक्स्ट सर, फॉर्म के अंदर आ जाओ. फॉर्म आल्सो विल हैव display flux direction colon gap 10 pixel or 20 pixel. Gap is not enough. Gap is 10 pixel is enough. And why you are getting this more gap between email and password is, I think I put it something BR here. That is wrong move. Now it is working. Good. Doubt? Now let's go here. Same way. Inside a form, there is something called dot input. वो dot input भी display flux है. Display flux है. But ये justify content space between रहता. Your wish. No sir, I want it one top, one bottom. Flux direction करो. Are you all getting my point, sir? I hope so. Now, see, I'm just adjusting these things. Anyways, this JavaScript, which I will tell you tomorrow, don't worry. Okay. I don't want to put everything at one. Uh, now, now, does anyone have doubts till now? Till now, कोई doubt है? No. Now, let's last one. I will put here one eye icon. I will put here one eye icon either. Okay. After keeping the eye icon, you can make it more beautiful. This same page, and try to do it on your own if you can able to do. Else anyway tomorrow will do. Okay. Yeah. No. Mm, to put this eye icon, sir. Okay, just go through till this one, because I don't want to confuse it more with the eye icon, because we will use font awesome again. I have to go to CD and link and bring it. At least tomorrow, come with your fresh mind and not in a sleepy mode. Some people, and be active and respond nicely. Especially do it today. Practice class name and the input value. Practice it, sir. Okay. Any doubts, sir? Any doubts, ma online? Online, any doubts? No. I will push the whole code into the GitHub. Please check it from there so that you can also go through that. Okay. And you can also mention your doubts in the group. Okay. Telegram. That's it for today, ma. Thank you all. Now online someone Sagar. Yeah, you can tell me, Sagar, why you are not getting output. If you want to share your screen, let me see. Sagar. Hmm. I don't know how you can share it. I don't know. Sharing screen is document save. I not do it. I think now you can share it, Sagar. Try it. Is it working? Or do one thing, Sagar. If it is not working, share it your problem. It is sharing it. Good. You are able to share it. Good. You shared whiteboard, ma. Do one thing, Sagar. Just post it in the Telegram group. I will reply it from there. Okay. Is this clear, ma? Yeah. Okay, ma. Thank you. Bye.